So, over the last few weeks, not last few weeks, but the last few episodes, I have been telling you guys this story about this mother and daughter, and things got really weird, and stuff, and I will be finishing that story today, because we've kind of come to the end of the story. This is essentially the final chapter, and there's a reason why I've been dragging this story out for as long as I have. Besides the fact that I was legitimately weirded out by the whole thing. Yeah, things are about to take a really interesting turn. So, I guess let's get into it. So welcome back, you guys, to another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. This is episode 39. And for those of you that are just tuning in, just joining us, and if you are going to be lazy, no, I'm just kidding. For those that don't want to have to go back and rewatch the last few episodes. So, a few years back, I had an incident where a mother and daughter had hit me up online, not together initially, and they wanted to get down and dirty. I go to meet this, actually it was just the younger daughter at the time, go to meet the daughter, and needless to say, things go left field after that, because next thing I know, I've got a mother and daughter completely naked making out in front of me. No, I'm not making this up. I really wish I was, though. So, this happened, and it was without a doubt one of the most uncomfortable, disgusting, disturbing, and confusing situations I've ever been in. However, things did get very, very, very weird, and just, what the fuck, you know? I mean, there's really no other way to put it. That sums it up perfectly. So, as I'm sitting there, the mother and daughter at this point have been completely naked. They've made out. They've done some other stuff as well, kind of, sort of. And when I finally tell them, like, hey, look, this ain't my thing. I gotta go. I'm out. They start apologizing. They start trying to explain. And as I'm sitting there, I'm thinking to myself, there's really not much you can say that's going to make me go, yeah, let's keep doing this. Woohoo, let's go. Let's get down and dirty. Yeah, let's do it. I was so ready to leave. But I figured I want to hear their explanation. So I start listening, and they start telling me. The daughter she's been dealing with some stuff. Her husband had passed away serving in the military, and something that was supposed to happen that didn't was she was supposed to be a mom. In fact, she was pregnant when her deceased husband had gone overseas, and she lost the baby when she found out he had passed. So both the mother and the daughter had lost their husbands, and the mother hatched this plan sometime after, you know, the daughter had kind of, I wouldn't say stopped grieving, but she kind of had. She was ready to move on with her life, move forward with her life and whatnot, and the one thing that she held on to is that she still wanted to be a mom. So instead of going through proper channels or doing things the old-fashioned way, like, you know, meet a guy, settle down, whatever. No. This girl is impatient. And so she goes to a fertility clinic, finds out she's infertile. At least, that's what she was told. So, at that point, the mother and daughter had hatched this insane plan that involved the mother getting pregnant for the daughter, because the mother was still very fertile. And I'm sitting there as they're telling me all this, and I'm thinking in my head, what the fuck did I get myself into? And how fast can I get the fuck out of here? So they continue telling me the whole story and how the mom was going to carry the daughter's baby, and the daughter, however, really didn't want her mother to get pregnant this way. And so the way they'd worked it out was that the guy would fuck the daughter and then would just, you know, finish inside the mom, kind of, sort of. And I'm sitting there going, wait, hold up. So, this is weird. This is odd. I want out of this. But my curiosity is unfortunately really bad, and I just couldn't, I had to know more what was going on and how they were planning for this to all go down. I should mention that the mother was a lawyer and had already had papers drawn up, prepared for me to sign as soon as the deed had been done and she had gotten pregnant, and basically releasing me of all duty and responsibility to the kid and all this fun stuff. And I'm just like, I'm not doing this. I had fully determined I was not going to do this in any way, shape, or form. But I gotta admit, two hot naked women, regardless of age, regardless of anything else, are sitting in front of me, trying to convince me to fuck them, and excuse me. So I legit was in a weird spot, and I didn't know what to do. So at this time, I've been at this house for over 3 hours, and they're still trying to convince me that I'm the right guy for this, and yada yada yada. And for the record, it wasn't like we just met after a few days. We talked for a little bit. I got to know this woman supposedly, and I'm talking about the daughter, mind you. I thought I knew this woman. Apparently I didn't, and I don't know what to do at this point. I'm literally just, I'm not gonna say yes, but do I tell them, hey, here's the deal, here's the situation, I'm not comfortable with this, or do I just say fuck it and bolt? I couldn't decide. I couldn't make a clear, decisive decision on the matter, and I found myself wondering, how did I get stuck in this? How did I get stuck in this situation? The answer is, I don't know. But I needed to get out, and I can only think of one thing. So there I am, two naked chicks. They want me to get one of them, or try to get both of them pregnant, which this goes back to the whole, so the daughter was told she was infertile, but they didn't believe it, and they wanted to prove it. So how were they going to prove it? Well, they wanted somebody who was willing to keep fucking her and you know, doing what he needs to do to get her pregnant. And I'm thinking, wait, so I'm supposed to get the mother pregnant. She's on fertility drugs right now to get pregnant, so she's going to get pregnant. One shot, done. The daughter just wants to go the all-natural route and see if she can get pregnant. And I'm the guy you've chosen for this. And I don't get to see this kid or kids, and yeah, this is really weird. So there I am looking at both women, and at this point, neither one of them has asked me a very crucial question. It's a question, when you're trying to have kids with someone, you probably want to ask the fathers, or father-to-be, if you will. It's a very important question. That question is, can you even have kids? Have you had, you know, yourself snipped? Those are very important questions, and they never asked me, so god damn, dude. I should mention I'm kind of getting sick again. I blame my nephew, and I also blame the extremely cold weather and my dumbass for leaving the window open and having a fan on. Anywho, so there I am, there they are, and I just blurt out, I've been, you know, taken care of, you know what I mean? And they both look at me, they both look at each other, go back to looking at me, and they both say in tandem, what? Is this a fucking joke? Like, what the fuck's going on? Are you serious? I thought you said you were, you know, super sperm and all this stuff. I had, because I kind of am. Anywho, and I told him, yeah, I didn't think it was an issue because we were talking about using condoms and birth control and all this stuff, so I thought, woohoo, no problem. Oh shit, now I know why you asked that question. And so now that I've told them that I'm firing blanks, they are really, really pissed. Like, oh, they were pissed. They instantly, like, start shoving me and telling me to get the fuck out and calling me a pig and all this other stuff. I'm like, I'm the pig? Are you kidding me? You know what? I'd rather be a pig than nuts, so I'm going. So I finally leave and get out of there, and I'm just, oh my god, I was so grateful. I was thrilled, immensely thrilled to be free of this whole chaos. I get out, and a few weeks go by. And out of the blue, I get a message from the daughter. She basically says, hey, I apologize for everything that happened. It was a huge mistake. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. I don't know why I went along with this idea. I apologize. Please forgive me. And she also was, you know, nice enough to inform me that she had no interest in fucking me or anything of that sort. She was just trying to do right by me and, you know, make amends and whatnot and apologize. And I was cool with that. I appreciated it. And I told her as such. But I told her that while I appreciated all that stuff, I'd really appreciate if she, like, you know, didn't contact me ever again. Now, the reason why this story came to mind is because in the last few months, this woman contacted me out the fucking blue just to say hi. And as it turns out, you know, I felt bad for her because I felt like she was just, you know, lonely, because she was. She did meet somebody, things were going well until he started beating on her. She was smarter in this situation, left the guy, and a few months later, she realized something was very wrong, went and saw a doctor, and she found out that she was pregnant with her first child. So, in the end, some good came of the whole thing. I guess, sort of, kind of, maybe, I don't know. But on top of all that, I'd learned that the mother and daughter no longer speak. They want nothing to do with one another. They have completely cut off each other from all contact to the other, and so on and so forth. And I don't know, it just, yeah. One really insanely weird situation I never want to experience ever again. And trust me when I tell you guys this, unless you're a cold-hearted, sick bastard, when you see a mother and daughter doing the things I saw that day, if you're not in some way, shape, or form grossed out by it, something is very wrong with you. I'm just gonna say that right now. Anyways, that's gonna be it for that story. Finally, it's done, over with, goodbye. I never want to mention this thing again. Knowing my dumb luck, I'll have to tell it at least 2 or 3 more times. In any event, tomorrow I will be posting another episode of my Road to Max Prestige. For those of you that watch this when the videos go live, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Tomorrow's video may be a little shorter because I'm going to cut it down. I don't really have a full episode planned, but we'll see. Who knows? Anyways, I want to thank you guys for sticking with me and sticking with this story. For those of you that were checking it out, seriously, just thinking about it, I don't ever want to tell this story again. I really don't, because, man, the visuals, no, please, never again. Once again, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. Also, you could like, share, or favorite this video. I would appreciate it immensely. Until next time, adios.